Hi, I'm Senior Grandmaster Jimenez from the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Association of America. I'm replying on the letter I got and the post that Kelly Gaylord posted all over Facebook and my sites and everything about the old KAA and them trademarking Gaylord's name and who can use it and who can't use it. And I thought about this and I waited a whole week to before I made this video. I went to Las Vegas and relaxed for a little while, and I thought on it. And I wasn't going to reply to the ignorance of this letter, but I thought I'd reply on certain things because a lot of people from the WW don't understand, especially the countries that are out of the United States. Just to make something clear, a trademark is only good in the United States. We have 15 countries under the WWKA. So that trademark means nothing outside the United States. And saying that, this is a letter I got, registered mail from Kelly Gaylord, saying that we're not allowed to use Gaylord's picture, the Gaylord method. Well, let me straighten something out. Great Grandmaster Gaylord, I've been under him close to 50 years. He's my teacher, and he was also my friend. So how can I not use his picture on anything I got, as he was my teacher? How can I not use the Gaylord method when that's what I learned from day one with Senior Grandmaster Vargas, was the Gaylord method? So what should I put down? Should I make something up to satisfy you? Well, I'll tell you my answer to that's going to be no, nothing. I'm not changing nothing. He's my teacher. He's my friend. And that's exactly what I taught, is the Gaylord method. So when you put out ignorance like this on the web and it's sent to other people, you're only hurting the martial arts. You're not helping it. So let me explain to you where the old KAA came from and the new the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Association came from. The KAA was started with Grandmaster Vargas and other 5 other gentlemen. When Great Grandmaster Gaylord didn't want to do it no more, he handed it over to Senior Grandmaster Vargas and gave it to him. Senior Grandmaster Vargas has all the rights to the KAA and the Gaylord patch and everything. Notarized documents from court, everything. Obviously, Kelly Gaylord and the KAA did not consult Senior Grandmaster Vargas, as he's the original owner of the KAA. Now, he did step back and say, out of the picture. But he still owns it. He just allowed you guys to keep running it. Now, I'm going to explain to you how you guys ran it for the 40 years that I was under you guys, the KAA. It's kind of like a tree. You plant a couple seeds, and those 7 or 8 seeds, they get big, and you have those 7 or 8 trees all around. But in the OK, it never sprouted any more than that. It stayed the same exact amount of people, the same exact people in the board. Nothing was ever done. Now, when you guys ran it into the ground, you guys, before you did this, kicked out Senior Grandmaster Vargas, myself, and Grandmaster Willis, which I already left the KA years before that. But when Gaylord passed away, Ron Esteller asked me to come back in because Melchor Chavez wanted to take over the KAA, and he felt it should be Jim Juarez, which he should have been, as he's a senior ranking black belt under Gaylord. And I chose not to. And then about a month later, they had a meeting, kicking out Senior Grandmaster Vargas, myself, and Senior Grandmaster Willis. Now keep in mind, you kicked out Senior Grandmaster Vargas, which actually owns the KAA. Myself and Grandmaster Willis, without bragging, we were the only ones in the KAA that were nationally and world known in the competitors division. We made several magazine covers. We both made movies and stuff. More than anybody's done in the KAA. And those are the ones the KAA kicked out. Kind of makes you want to think, why would you do something so stupid? But again, I'd already left because of the irresponsibility of the KAA years ago. Now, there's a lot of KAA members that I do like. And, I hope them the best. Now, keep in mind, when Professor Bruno told me that Grandmaster Gaylord wanted me to take over the KAA, in my heart, I didn't want to take it over. I'd rather do the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Association so I can run it the right way without the politics and the bullshit that I went through for 40 years. But out of respect, when I called Ron Esteller, his exact words to me was, "Hey, Tony, go ahead and take it. Nobody wants it. It's ran into the ground." He laughed. He's all, "What KAA?" He goes, "No one's done nothing." He goes, "You can have it if you want it." So out of respect for Gaylord, I thought, well, I'll put myself on the list for president. Not that I didn't want it, but I put it under there just for the respect, because I knew exactly what would happen. So, at the last moment, they stick Kelly Gaylord in there. Now, personally, I have nothing against Kelly Gaylord. In fact, I sent her an email when I got the letter, and I got no reply. But I didn't think I would. Now, this is the problem I have on Kelly Gaylord. Kelly Gaylord, for the last 40 years that I was under the KAA, not one time have I ever seen her in black belt class. Have not one time I ever seen her have a uniform on, but she holds the title of Sigon, which usually is 6th degree and up. That's the kind of thing I'm kind of, how'd she get that? The only thing I know of Kelly Gaylord is that she used to do the books for the KAA, and she charged the KAA $35 an hour to do the books. That's the KAA president now. What does the KAA do now? They have a picnic once a year and black belt class once in a while, which they've done since the beginning. And what do they do in their picnic? They promoted 2 people to 10th degree black belts, which was not CJO's wishes, but they did it anyway. And the KSDI and BOA and everybody said nothing about it. They told me they weren't supposed to do that, but they just did nothing out in front so people can see what's going on. That's how things are run. And one of the 10th degree that they promoted, I won't mention his name, but you know exactly between the lines who it was. When I got Gaylord his 10th degree, he was the only one that said no. All the other head of the KAA Black Belt Studios said yes, of course. Him being the top guy said no, and had enough balls to stand up there and accept a 10th degree from the KAA when he was the one that said no to Grandmaster Gaylord about getting 10th degree. Makes you want to think, That's what the old KAA does. So when I took over the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Association, which I solely owns, that has nothing to do with the old KAA. I'm Worldwide KAJUKENBO Association of America. I give, I don't take. In 1 year's time, I passed up the old KAA with people from all over the world. And they look up to Gaylord method. There's no money in thousands of dollars that the Worldwide is making, because everything that we do bring in it goes right back out to the people that need it. The old KAA burned one of our guys in Europe for $7,000 just before Gaylord passed, for patches and certificates that was never given to this man overseas, which Gaylord treated him like a brother. That's the kind of bullshit that they did. So again, where did $7,000 go? Makes you want to think. Because I asked the president at the time, Bono, about the $7,000. He never seen a check for $7,000. So, again, where did $7,000 come from? Go. Kelly Gaylord is the one that does the books. Makes you want to think. That's where I'm coming from. So all the members in the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Association, nothing's changed. We are stronger than any of the OKAA, and we're probably the second in line of the most strongest associations right now, besides KSDI. And that's not because it's an ego here. It's because we give, we don't take. We got seminars in Morocco, Egypt, all over the world. And what am I going to teach? The Gaylord method. I'm not going to go in there and go, oh, I'm going to teach the Jimenez method. Now, I can put that on there. And what am I going to teach? The Gaylord method, because that's what I learned. So again, I have no problem not selling anything with Gaylord's picture, name, whatever. I don't care about that. When I make a big deal about the patch, I can take Gaylord's name off of it. You know who you're going to hurt? Grandmaster Gaylord. Not me. You won't hurt me one single bit. So I can take that off for you guys. And there's a dozen, 3 dozen patches that look identical like that. They're all over the world and all over the United States that people's changed and put Gaylord's name off and put their name or something else on there, but the patch looks the same. So if you're going to try to sue me, you got to sue everybody. The only thing different with me, if you play with the snake, you're going to get bit. And I guarantee you'll get bit. So, everything will stay the same for the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Association. I'll keep on going the way we're going. We'll keep helping people, putting out seminars and stuff like that. You know, so this is where I'm coming from. And when I see little comments on what Kelly Gaylord put, like for example, Rick Kinsey putting, "Oh, I'm glad it's finally something pure." You're an idiot because you don't know what's going on. And that's where I feel. And you don't like it? Too bad. And I'm not being arrogant. I'm not being an asshole. I've always done it this way. I've told it the way it is. And if you don't like it, too bad. Like I said, I wasn't going to make this video, but I decided that people need to know where everybody's coming from. So again, I'm Senior Grandmaster Jimenez from the Worldwide KAJUKENBO Association of America. If you don't like it, I'll give you my phone number, 530-600-2441. My email, WWKA@AOL.com. There it is. You don't like it, you give me a call. But again, think before you do stupid things. You know, and the only thing I got to say is the KAA for 40 years did nothing. Now Kelly Gaylord has got off her fat ass, and what's she done? She tried to sue me. She tried to stop everybody else from using their dad's name. Real smart, Kelly Gaylord. If you want some good advice, call me. I emailed you. That's the best thing you can do. Again, I'm Senior Grandmaster Jimenez, and I thank you for this video.